Hello, welcome to Natty's Crafts. I'm Natalie. I always do all the crafting. And today we're going to actually do something outside. So I don't know if you consider it crafting or not, but that's what we're going to do. So give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe. When you subscribe, you should hit the bell so you know when the next video comes out. So let's go outside and go take a look. All right, so today we're going to plant some of these vegetables that we have started here in the house. So we started these, some of them are, I think this is the 3-week mark, others are 2 weeks, and then some we just did this past weekend here. So the ones at the top, those are the ones that were from this past weekend. Well, not that top, but these were some of the first ones that we grew. This is, I believe this one was zucchini, and I'm quite impressed with it. It got its own pot from the Dollar Tree, and those little pots, you know, people use them for all sorts of things, but I decided to actually use it for my plants. And here's the setup. So we've got the potatoes in a box. I saw that on TikTok. We've got the raised bed there, and then we've got another smaller bed in here. This little greenhouse doohickey is from Temu, and it was like, I don't know, 35 bucks, I think, when I purchased it. So quite inexpensive, and when I opened this up, it was so warm in there, like hot, hot. So it is definitely a greenhouse, and it will definitely keep your plants warm. So what I'm going to do is just open it up. We did already plant a few, I don't know, I guess I would call them the strongest. A few of the strongest plants that we had, we went ahead and planted those this past weekend. And then we had a few left over that I thought I could squeeze in and he wouldn't notice. He also has plants growing at his place in the little tray with the little grow pots or whatever they are. And so he'll end up bringing those over here, and we're going to plant them all together in these planters. So I'm just kind of figuring out where I want stuff, where stuff is. Right now, I believe it's only green beans and zucchini, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and there was some onions in there as well that you can't even see because they're so like fine haired. It's kind of crazy. You can't even see them though. So on the right side, that's zucchini. On the left side, those were green beans. And so you see that little white thing right kind of in the middle there, that little white tag, that says onions. And you can see that you can't even see a single onion there. But anyway, they're there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add some more zucchinis. So here's my little sign that says zucchini. And these were all transferred from inside to outdoors here. So these all started in the kitchen. And some of the larger ones were in his place, and then the others were in my place. But they're all going outside here. So I'm going to use my little weak hands and my little trowel or whatever, and we're just going to dig a hole. I am not a planter. I'm not a gardener. I'm not none of that. I'm just kind of doing what I think I should do. And so who knows if these will live. They may be dead by next week. Who knows? But I'm going to do my best to try to keep them watered and, you know, because I would love to have fresh vegetables out in my backyard again. I did this once before some years back, and it was just the most fabulous thing to go outside and pick some vegetables off your own plants. It was fabulous. So that's what I'm aiming for here again. Now, if you're a gardener and you're yelling at me because of how I'm doing everything wrong, that's fine. You can give me tips. You can see I've already planted these, so I'm not going to move them. But if you have tips for the rest that are still in the house, you know, feel free. I would love to have your tips because I know nothing. I only know what Google and TikTok tell me. So, or Google, YouTube, I should say, and TikTok. So there, isn't that cute? See how strong he looks? Like that one looks really strong. I was really impressed. And I got some little trellises for some plants that I have inside the house that stay inside, and they didn't work on my plants that I had inside. So I decided to bring them outside and use them in this little greenhouse here. And then on this side, on the other side, I'm going to plant some other things. Now I'm trying to remember what they are. Peas, that's right, easy peasy. peas. So I made 3 holes because I'm going to put 3 different plants in. And this one, most of these, we dumped a bunch of seeds in each pot, so most of them have more than one seedling coming up. So I don't know what you're supposed to do. I've seen before where people break them apart and put them separate, so that's what I'm going to try on this one. The rest, I just left them alone and let them be, and whoever's the strongest will survive. So we're kind of a little barbaric here, I don't know. But so anyway, so I separated one out, and then I'm going to go ahead and just plant this one down. And I have no idea how far apart they're supposed to be from each other and how deep they're supposed to be and, you know, all the rules. I don't know all the rules. I'm just, you know, this is just, who knows? Oh, I hope it, I hope y'all are just rolling your eyes because this is so neurotic because I'm doing it all wrong. All right, so here's another one. So this one I'm going to leave in the pot. No, I'm not. That's a lie. I'm going to take it out of the pot. So this one was a little bit loose. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull it out of that pot. Maybe I just killed it. I don't have no clue, no idea. And then I'm just going to go ahead and plant that like that. So I took one out of the pot and separated it. This one I'm taking out of the pot and I'm leaving it alone. It has 2 little stems or whatever growing out of there. And then the last one I'm going to leave in the pot. So it just says easy peasy on it because we were writing what each plant was. And so I'm just going to leave it in the pots because supposedly these little pots disintegrate and everything is safe and okay. I don't know how much I believe that, but we did have a couple of pots that broke through the bottom. The roots broke through the bottom. So I do believe that if the roots are strong, they will grow right through the pot. I mean, at least I'm hoping. That's what a few of them did anyway. So I'm just making sure that everything looks okay and safe. And then I am going to give this a little bit of water. Now we just had planted this on Saturday. And so this is Sunday when I added these couple of little plants here. So most of the plants over on the left and the right were still moist. So I'm just adding just a little bit of water to those I just planted. Literally just a little, because again, it was moist in there. And the heat was so strong in the little greenhouse. A few of them, oh, here's my little tag. That's as easy peasy. A few of them actually wilted, like the one on the left there within the trellis. It wilted a little bit. I don't know. I hope it's not too hot for the poor little plant. I may have to keep it open. I thank you so much for stopping by today. Go ahead, give that video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you are a gardener at all and if I did everything wrong or if you have tips on what I can do better. And so leave a comment and then remember to appreciate today as tomorrow is never promised. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a great one.